I see some amazing teachers when I go and visit schools. I see teachers who know how to personalize learning, who knows how to use technology in really fantastic, engaging ways. There are teachers that need more support to do this. This is a shift. It's a big shift in how we learn. And so we need to do two things. One is we need to make sure we're supporting teachers who are in service, in practice, who may not know how to use technology effectively. And we also need to be thinking really carefully about how we're preparing new teachers.
Tell me more.
So as we think about teacher preparation programs at universities across the country, we should be asking, are we preparing those students that are coming out of those programs, not for the classroom they're going to walk into tomorrow, but the one they're going to be teaching in 4 and 5 years? Right? We should be preparing them for that, and we should be thinking about how do we give them experience teaching online? Are we giving them experience creating their own digital materials? Those are both skills that are going to become very necessary in the near future. We need to make sure that we're preparing student teachers and incoming teachers around digital citizenship. When I was a teacher, we used to say, don't run in the halls, right? What is don't run in the halls equivalent in a digital space? What does that mean? What is organizing around an action? How do we organize people in a digital space? Right back again, when I was in school, we'd write posters and we'd hang them up on the walls. I don't know that that's the most effective way to organize people around a cause anymore. That's something that we need to be thinking about. How do we teach students to be engaged in democracy in a digital space? And so those are questions that have to be considered at the teacher preparation level.
That's the job of schools, all those things?
As a teacher, I was certainly involved in making sure that we were preparing students beyond just what they were learning in the textbooks. We wanted students to be good citizens. We wanted students to be respectful and caring and know how to be responsible individuals, not only when they leave school, but even during the time they're in school, right? Those are important responsibilities of schools, of course, involved with parents and families.
Several times you've talked about personalized learning with a great deal of excitement.
Yeah.
And I know you could personalize learning if you had your own tutor at home. Is it possible to personalize learning on a mass scale without technology?
It would be very difficult to personalize learning on a mass scale without technology, at least without burning out your teachers, right? Could you imagine if you told a teacher you have to prepare, I taught high school, so 150 lesson plans every day? Right, that's we already ask a lot of teachers. I think that's a little bit too much, right? Not only lesson plans, also all the materials that come along with it. That's a huge amount to ask. But if you could use technology in ways that could support knowing how to group students to work on projects together based on what their interests or needs are, if you could use technology to help share effective materials for different students at different times, if you could use technology to help differentiate what projects students are working on, that suddenly makes it possible for teachers. Otherwise, if we don't have technology supporting them, I think what we're asking them to do is a lot and too much to be reasonable.